Hi class, and welcome to a really short little video to give you a small demonstration of how I go about drawing and copying plans from original plans. In this case, what we're looking at here, you can see the page to the top of the screen in the textbook. That's the plan of the Alhambra in Granada, Spain. And I took this on because it's a fairly complex plan, and I know that some of you all have tried to draw fairly complex plans like this with varying degrees of success, and I just wanted to demonstrate again the way I would go about doing something like this. I think what you can see here already is one of the first things I did here was to draw a horizontal line across my page to represent the general horizontal direction and line of the original plan here. It gives me something to relate everything else that I draw in the plan as I begin to develop it. You can see the second thing that I picked up on here is the fact that this composition, this architectural composition and plan, is actually a series of courtyards alternating with a set of thicker or thinner buildings that wrap around the courtyards. So the first thing I'm trying to draw, and trying to draw in relation to that horizontal line, is in fact that little series of courtyards. And I draw them first as really nothing more than reasonably correctly proportioned bubbles. And getting those bubbles in approximately the right relationship of sizes and orientations and relationship to one another, I can come back then and begin to slowly build on that, begin to develop each courtyard first as a slightly more orthogonal, more rectilinear version of that blob, while I'm correcting the relationships between them as I refine those rectangles. And then you can see the second step here is actually beginning to draw the rectilinear building forms around those courtyards after I've gotten the courtyards all correctly, or more or less correctly positioned. And you'll see that the drawing really develops from that basic initial understanding of the entire thing. So I'll kind of stop talking here and let you watch the next few minutes. I do want to point out that I have speeded up the drawing process here in the film, so that in fact this is about twice as fast as I actually drew this. So you can rest assured that I took a little bit more time as I drew, trying to figure this out. The entire process, the entire real-time length of this effort was about 17 minutes, but you can see then, as I talk about having you all do these things in between 30 to 40 minutes on your own, you can see that there's plenty of time left over. If I can get this far with the drawing, as you'll see at the end of the video, in about 16 or 17 minutes of real time, you can see that there's plenty of time left over for a little bit more refinement of the wall positions, of the door and window, of the important door and window openings, of all those things that would really finally bring this drawing to life. So the 30-minute time frame for drawing even as complex as this is probably not too unrealistic. So just keep that in mind as you look at this. And even at that, the drawing I'm able to make here in about 16 to 17 minutes is actually a fairly accurate and useful diagram of the original design of the Alhambra here. So keep watching, enjoy, try to look and see what I do and how I do it. In particular, look at the line quality and line weight, how I overlap lines, how I try to draw straight lines that are continuous all the way through, and all those things that tend to really good architectural drawing. And here you can see I'm finally using some of the little colored pencils that I got from our bookstore. First the black pencil, and then you'll see I use several colors to really highlight the courtyards. So there you go. Have a look. It's about another 2 or 3 minutes worth of video. And hopefully this will help you continue to develop and refine and improve your drawing ability and your seeing ability as you continue to create some of these plans from plan drawings.